friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Irma, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys something a little bit more different. So I always get comments or posts on Instagram, Facebook, even YouTube, where a lot of people just say like, oh, I wish my kitchen could look like yours, and oh my gosh, your kitchen looks like a magazine kitchen, and so on. And it's like sometimes they're like, oh my gosh, where do you put all your stuff? But like, I wish I could have my kitchen like that, but I can't because we live in our kitchen, we're always cooking and so. So I just want to do something different and share with you guys and show how you guys can decorate, having your kitchen look still very beautiful and nicely decorated, even though it is also in a living condition. So yeah, we are in our kitchen a ton. So we even have our meals and everything on our peninsula back there, if you guys could see it there. We do not use the dining room for our meals, so all of our meals are always over there. So we're like always in the kitchen. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys how I'm gonna decorate it. I'm going to be bringing out some of my appliances because I do not display my appliances on my counters like if you guys been around, so you guys have seen that. Since I do have a place where to put it, so since I have the extra place to put it, so that's why I just go ahead and put it away. But for this video, I'm gonna bring out some appliances, most likely like the most needed ones, and I'm gonna share with you how you can display them in different ways, and then how you can make it look nice and pretty. And with Valentine's coming up, I'm gonna go ahead and add a few touches of Valentine's as well. So if you guys are excited for today's video, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. If you guys are new, don't forget to click that subscribe button before leaving today's video, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so as you guys can tell, my counters are all cleared off. I already wiped everything down. I'm not going to be changing anything there, maybe just adding something in this little dough bowl there. But yeah, so I just want to share, I already have a clean slate to get started with, so we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into the decorating. Oh, I also wanted to mention that I also have some boards I'm going to be using to display, and all of my kitchen items are here. I also have my Valentine's decor items up there, and then I'm going to bring out some other items as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start off in this corner here. I don't know if my cabinets are just like the countertops are a normal size or what, but I feel like they're very small, not as wide out. I feel like they're very narrow. I don't know if it's a standard size or it's just my imagination or whatever, but I'm gonna go ahead and start in this area here. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna display it with one way, and then I'll show you displaying it another way, so you guys can see a difference on how using boards or trays to display your items make a big difference. So we're gonna go ahead and get started in this whole area. So before we get more into today's video, I just wanted to share with you guys some boards I picked up over the weekend. So I have this round one here that I got from Ross. So a good place to check for charcuterie boards or trays or stuff is also like Ross or Didi's and stuff like that. I also have this much more bigger one here that has a handle. This one cost me $13.99, as you can tell there. So we're gonna be using these to display items, or just to give a little touch of color to our backsplash and stuff like that. As you can tell, I pretty much have like a white on white. My cabinets are white, the backsplash is white, and my countertop is white. So I like to use stuff like this, or even items, just to bring out a little pop of color. So we're gonna go ahead and use charcuterie boards to display our items, and for some little touch of cozy warmth in there. So here's option one on how I displayed this little round tray with my olive oil and vegetable oil bottles, my knives. I put this little cute vase that has this little fabric around it, and for a little touch of greenery. And for Valentine's, I went ahead and just did this little pick of flowers from Dollar Tree. And then over here I displayed my blender here, so that's what that corner is looking like. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a difference on how it's gonna look if I remove this board, so you guys could tell how displaying items on boards like this really helps, like, to combine the items and not look much like you just threw it there. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys how it's gonna look when I remove the bottom tray now. So this is option 2. As you can tell, it is a very difference since I removed that there. It feels like it was just something that was intentionally, like, just shoved to a corner there. Other than having it with the board underneath, it kind of makes it look more cohesive, more warm, more decorated, instead of just like having items just thrown there. So I wanted to share with you guys how that looks like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the tray back underneath, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to this side next. So I'm gonna show you guys a quick other way how to display this board if you guys do not want to place the items on top. So what we could quickly do is just go ahead and add it to our backsplash. Adding it to our backsplash already gives us a little breakdown from all the whites. Then you could just display your bottles here, and for example, your little touch of greenery there. So that makes like a whole different setup over there as well. Also looks really nice, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the board underneath, just to center off all of my items that I placed there. So now for this area over here, I might bring out my toaster, since my toaster is another item that we use a lot in the morning to quickly make toast or waffles or stuff like that for the kids for breakfast before they go to school and so on. So I'm gonna end up displaying my toaster somewhere around here. I also have my flour and rice canisters that I also want to display in this area, and then I have my crock where I use all my wooden utensils. It's also gonna go in this area. So for our kitchen, it is more in a L shape. So I don't have a lot of counter space that's against the wall to display my items. So pretty much just the side we did just a few minutes ago and this area over here are the only ones that I have to display. So we're gonna go ahead and quickly start organizing, and no, not organizing, but displaying our items here. And I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys, like I did on the other side, a couple different ways. So here's another option on how you guys can also display it. So as you can tell, I did place the board down on the bottom right here with my canisters on top. Here I have our 4-slice toaster, and then my crock with my utensils is in there. So that's what this is looking like. I'm gonna go ahead and switch up a little bit, or add a little bit more items, just to give you guys another look at what it's gonna look like before I share with you guys a total different setup over here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly add a few touches of Valentine's. So I'm gonna be using this love wooden sign that I believe I got at Dollar Tree a couple years ago. Then I also have this love sign that's from Dollar Tree this year. And then I also picked up this wooden riser. It was in a pack of 2 from Target. I think it was like $5 for both of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and add those to this side of the wall to share with you guys how that's going. So for the love sign, I'm just gonna go ahead and add it here in front of my canisters, and automatically you can tell it already gives a little pop of Valentine's over there. Then I'm gonna go ahead and use the wooden riser and place it underneath my crock. And then I'm just gonna add this here for a more touch of warmth and a little touch of Valentine's as well. So that's what option number 2 is looking like, with the riser and the little love sign over here in this corner. And then for this corner, just the little love sign, which is a different tone of brown besides the charcuterie board on the bottom. So it really helps also to pop out those 2 different tones of browns with the white in the back from the flour and the rice. Now I'm quickly just going to share with you guys how it's going to look if I remove the charcuterie board from over here and just display it by itself or different. Now we can automatically just go ahead and leave it like that with nothing on the bottom and just keep this side set like that with a little touch of Valentine's Day. Or we can also use our love sign here and place it once again in front of here. It also helps keep it a little toned off from the whites on whites and gives still that little touch of Valentine's over there at that corner. So for this corner as well, we can also remove the wooden riser from the bottom and just keep it very simple. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. So here's another option, which is option 2 for this side. So like you guys saw, I placed the love sign there. So very neutral, but still has a little touch of brown with that love sign over there. And then for this side, well, your mostly pop of color would be the toaster over here, since mine is black. But you can totally do, it would look really nice with the white one as well, or a smaller toaster if you guys have a smaller one. So that's what that side is looking like. Now I'm going to show you guys another idea displaying the charcuterie board towards the back of the canisters, so you guys can see what that looks. So I thought the charcuterie board would have been taller than the canisters, but as you can tell, it pretty much just hides in behind it. So I'm not liking that option, so I'm going to go ahead and remove it. So here's another option. I did display the board towards the back of just one of the canisters, so it kind of pops out still. Then I just put the love sign here. I use a little candle stand and just displayed this little heart container there, just for another pop of color and Valentine's. So that's what this side is looking like now. So let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite style on this one, and as well as the one on that side also. Now I'm quickly gonna go ahead and rearrange this back to this way I liked it the best, before I could go ahead and move on to something else that I want to share with you guys. So I have finished rearranging. I'm gonna keep it like this. On the dough bowl on the top, I just went ahead and added this little thing here that still has like a touch of Valentine's, with the little arrow over there and a pop of greenery, so that, like I mentioned, the top part was gonna stay the way it is. So this is how this whole side of the wall is looking on the counters. So as you can tell, I have appliances there, so it gives it that touch of knowing that it's being used like it's a live-in kitchen, but still keeping it very decorated and nice, displayed, and just, I don't know, just giving it a little touch of warmth and hominess with the browns. And I guess with the appliances there, it gives you more of that feel or that vibe that it is actually being a used kitchen. And then for another little touch of Valentine's, I'm gonna go ahead and add some Valentine towels there, which also makes it bring in a little bit of that Valentine's vibe by just switching out some tea towels, which are very inexpensive. The ones I got are like really thick. I got them at Didi's, and I think I paid like $4 or $5 for them, but I will show them to you guys right now. So here are the towels I got. Like I mentioned, they are very thick. There's only 2 of them, although with the thickness you would think there's probably like 4 or 5 of them. So yeah, they're a 16 by 28, and I paid $4.99 at Didi's. So yeah, that's where I got these at. So this one is just a muted pink one with the home and a heart there. And then the other one is just a checkered red, white, and pink over here. So here's the finished result with the pink from here and over here. This corner was feeling this area over here. We needed a little touch of pink, so I went ahead and added it with this cute little vase that I had here, just a little clear glass vase, and I added the same pink florals from the other side. So yeah, that's how this whole side turned out. So as you can tell, it is very different. So we do have the warm colors pulling in with the wood tones. We have the touch of Valentine's with the pink little florals, the pink towels, that little love sign. So it's very simple and easy, still quite neutral with just a little pop of red from this part of the towels, which is not much, but I just wanted to share with you guys once again how this side was looking. I hope you guys are enjoying today's video. I hope this video is giving you guys motivation, ideas, inspiration to help your kitchen look lived in with appliances displayed on your counters, but yet again with some decor, so it looks nice, or with a touch of holiday. Like I mentioned, Valentine's is coming up, so this is kind of like my kitchen Valentine's decorate with me as well. So yeah, that's all I'm doing for this side of the kitchen wall, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a little display with a board here before I can move on to the other side of our sink on this side, because I do like to also decorate our peninsula so it doesn't look so bare. So for this area over here, I'm gonna go ahead and display this huge board that I got also at Ross. I believe I paid $17.99 for this big board, so I'm gonna go ahead and display it here. Then I just took out of the oven some bread. That's why my Dutch oven is on top of my stove now, but I am going to go ahead and display some bread here with the knife. That also makes it notice that somebody is in the kitchen at the moment, and then it's easier for the kids or my husband or myself to just quickly cut a slice of bread and enjoy a piece of fresh homemade bread. So here I'm gonna quickly share with you guys just a all total finished results of decor and displaying my items on this side of the kitchen before I can move on to the other side. So for this side of my peninsula, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and bring in my wooden Lazy Susan that just has like our fruit in there, just because having fruit out also helps with the kids to want to eat it more. So I'm just gonna go ahead and display it here. So for this whole area over here, the top, I'm not gonna switch anything out that already gives me the baking vibe. I'm just gonna remove my lotion bottle, switch up some stuff here. I think I'm gonna be leaving our Alexa hidden back there. And then I'm just gonna figure out something to place up here just for a little pop of color up there on top of the refrigerator as well. So once again, here is a before shot of this little baking corner. So I didn't wipe down this whole area before I started, so I'm just gonna share with you guys that I did use this all-purpose cleaner to clean down to wipe down all of my counters. It actually has a really good scent. It's the lavender and bergamot scent, so I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly wipe this area before I kind of like rearrange the bottom part. So I'm liking the top area here, just a little display of some morning waffles with this faux rosemary plant. The cookbook is actually the Magnolia Table cookbook. Like I mentioned, I was gonna leave that pretty much just like that. Here I just went ahead and hide our Alexa in the back. I have this jar here, and then I displayed this other vase and just put it the pink flowers to match the other side of the kitchen. And then I just turned on this candle that my kids got me a few weeks back. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and switch out the decor, or kind of mess with this area, fix it up, and then I'll share with you all of the afters once more from a further look and so on of our kitchen. Okay friends, so that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys found motivation, inspiration, ideas. I hope you guys liked how everything turned out with having that more living in kitchen type of vibe, not just a simple kitchen that looks like nobody cooks in or something, by adding the toaster and the blender and a loaf of bread ready to get sliced on this cutting board. I just feel that gives it a lot of a live-in kitchen vibe, but at the same time a very nice neutral look. I also added Valentine's decor like you guys saw and I mentioned, since it is Valentine's coming soon, so I went ahead and started decorating for Valentine's. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys have not clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so before ending today's video. I am going to be decorating our dining room coffee bar area over there, so if you guys are excited for a little sprinkle of Valentine's over there as well, don't forget to click that subscribe button. I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye guys.